else. They love you tonight in the morning, hey, handout ain't nobody, maybe. Won't sound for a while unless they talking M's. Shoot the make.
To see. What does it mean to you to see so many women in the NBA 2K community?
It means a lot, especially being a woman myself and being in a male-dominated community. I appreciate and support every woman out there who plays 2K, who's in the community, and
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
And the Lakers starting five. They've got D'Angelo Russell, LeBron James out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. Yeah, what a month it was for MP. He was named Rookie of the Month recently. Easy to see why.
MP showed exactly how dangerous he can be on the floor all month long. Incredible numbers from the rookie. He earned the honors.
The steal. Inside. James, that's good.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim.
Now here's Rozier. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Charlotte. It's a 3-point game.
Easy to see that this Hornet squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
Now, here is James. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Alexander misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Ball. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on. And they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Reeves. And he lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Well, liking the shot selection by Davis there. I mean, just really smart basketball. Take what the defense gives you.
The Hornets with a lead. To the wing, right side. Here's Washington. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
No good on the free throw. A big group's up. Now Los Angeles with it. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Paul and Rozier are the guards. Then there's Cody Martin, and it's Williams in at the center spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the score by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it from 12 feet. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Ball passes to Martin. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Rozier, right side. Back to Martin. Puts it up from the high post. Offensive rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the Lakers with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Cody Martin's defense has been his calling card so far in his career. But I think he's made some nice strides at the offensive end, too.
On the wing, Rozier. Here's Thor. And that one is stuffed right through.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
As for Martin's defense, it's what got him minutes in his first few years in the league, Clark.
And that's always a great way, B.A., for a young guy to create a role for himself and add value to his team. And then you factor in Cody's offensive game started to develop. Now he's a consistent rotational player for you.
Here's Rozier. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. That one doesn't drop. Davis with the defensive effort. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Alexander gets the bucket. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Thor. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top, leading by a point. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
32.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Jared Vanderbilt really having a great game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Anthony Davis, LeBron James out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Alexander in at the power forward spot. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Martin takes it in. The three from Washington. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Pass to Alexander. James double teamed. Here's Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Lakers lead by 3. Ball with it. Back to Rozier. Here's Williams. Davis with a rebound. Russell against Ball. Pass to Reeves. Stolen by Rozier. Here we go, one-on-one. And Ball throws it down.
Rozier with that excellent quickness and that athleticism, being a catalyst with his defense that time.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Back to James. Here's Alexander. Down low. Here's Davis. High quality look as he sinks it. Davis has got 6.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Ball. Got it. Good job in the low post.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Tons of hype around the Melo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Rozier outside. The kick out to Ball. 5 to shoot. The Lakers with a rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And that one's good. James.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team. Really strong move toward the rack right there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
It's stolen by Washington. Rozier outside. Ball left side. To the wing on the left. Over Russell. And once again off the mark by Charlotte.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Sinks it from distance.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Charlotte making some changes. Mikhailuk's checked in for Williams. Oubre comes in for Martin. And it's Smith. both teams making some changes here. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Kelly Oubre out there with Cody Martin. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5. Outside Davis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing. And offensively, he can carry a team.
Williams passes to Ball. 4 on the clock. And Davis with the block.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Ball finds Martin. And it's blocked by Davis. Now the Lakers moving it up. The finish! James, that's good.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Out to the right wing. Ball against Russell to stop the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Russell.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package. LaMelo Ball is must-see TV. He is so much fun to watch. An exciting young all-star, plays with such verve and confidence. And his passing ability incredible. And as a result, he's in the highlight reel more often than not.
Washington's checked in for Oubre. And talking about LaMelo, his game has caught the attention of the legend, Magic Johnson.
There were few that did it anywhere near the level that Magic did it at, with his enthusiasm and creativity as a passer and that winning karma that he brought to the Lakers. And he likes LaMelo's basketball IQ and actually even compared LaMelo to himself, which to me is the highest order of praise.
Pass to Martin. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. Alexander gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 17.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
You know, after losing the last one, they needed their bench to step up. He accepted the call and delivered in a big way. He was so efficient for them.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Alexander, that falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Washington outside. And Washington powers it through.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
It's good.
They have a relentless mentality. even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Martin outside. Pass the ball. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And so that wraps up the season series between these two clubs, and they must be pleased to have finished things off at 2-0 against Charlotte.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Davis.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Here's Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Washington outside. Lets it go from deep. LeBron with the rebound. Pass to Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce.
When you're going for legend, what does your day look like in NBA 2K?
So honestly, it just consists of no sleep, a lot of streaming, snacks, drinks, and just grinding. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Well, we would love for you to join Team 2K TV in a versus the world matchup. What do you think about that?
I would love that. That would be like...
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
So here's Miami's starting group. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Lowry. And it's Strus in at the 3. Now, here's Strus. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Miami ball.
Here's Adebayo. That one, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Strus finds Lowry, and it's Adebayo in the corner. Good ball movement here by Miami. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Strus. No good on the triple. LeBron left side. And they double up James. Here's Reeves. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
Oladipo outside. Adebayo against Davis. Lowry kicks to Strus. Oladipo taking his time here. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Heat missing.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
Alexander in the post. He's guarded by Love. And that one's good by Davis.
So hard to keep AD off the glass. He's got the length, the timing, and the consistency of effort.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now here's James. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the paint to stop the run, and it's good on the layup.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here is Lowry. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Strus with it. And it's off from three-point range. In the corner, it's James. And Davis throws it down.
What a beautiful play. And it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
The Heat trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseveni's checked in for Love. Here's Russell. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Max Strus. And it's Yurtseven in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He finished with 17 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. And his play is what allowed them to finally bust free. Snapping a losing streak like that is huge for a team's confidence. Kevin, it will be interesting to see if he can help them get another W tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Kevin Love's checked in for Caleb Martin. Left side Davis, and they double up Davis. Beasley for three. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got 6 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hero passes to Lowry. Love outside. Hero on the wing. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Here's Hero, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Strus. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
And, Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And, Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in, and Miami with a change here, too. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And so Strus nails both of them. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
And Davis puts it in.
Inside, Anthony Davis is such a hard worker. He won't let anything hold him back from his shot.
Pass to Strus. And here is Yurtseven. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Oladipo. Rebound the Lakers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. James has got 5 points so far.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Timeout called the Heat. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Now, here's Strus. Miami needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer, Lowry. Again, the miss by the Heat. Los Angeles leading by 23. Here's Reeves, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great execution.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
The end of the first half.
Lakers on top, running away with it. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Your Lakers dance team.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Russell. Alexander is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Davis on the follow. 12 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Heat shooting like 21% from the field so far. Oladipo outside. Back to Lowry. Love outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lowry. And it's sent back by Russell. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named the finals for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And it's Strus missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard. Yes. Okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now, here's Oladipo. 5 points in the game. Here's the 3. Alexander grabs the board. And Kia and the NBA have a long and great relationship. And now, Greg, they've tapped MP to be a spokesman for the brand.
I mean, guys like Blake Griffin and LeBron have worked with Kia in the past. Good move from them to add MP as the next player to rep their brand.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Alexander, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oladipo outside. Trying to get something going. Strus kicks to Adebayo. Here's Lowry. LeBron with the block.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
Here's Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lowry finds Strus. Back to Lowry from the arc. They get the rebound, and they recover it. Here's Love, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. Love's got his first points of the night. Passes it to Reeves. Here's Alexander to the middle. 7-foot shot, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 16.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And so the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And the Heat with some changes. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Max Strus. And Hero subbed in for Oladipo. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Victor Oladipo comes in for Caleb Martin. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Reeves, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Love. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And so he makes both from the line. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
On the floor for Miami, Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the small forward.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well.
Lowry passes to Hero. Back to Lowry. Outside, Hero. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Alexander gets the bucket. 8 points for prime time.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo outside. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Alexander, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for prime time.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
He dishes it to LeBron. Down low, here's Alexander. Good on the bucket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so check it out, their record tonight. That'll mark win number 32 overall.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Davis.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
On the wing, Davis. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run
to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And here's Oladipo. Love outside. Over in the corner, Hero. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Lakers on D.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Lowry. The pass to Haslam. Just 5 to shoot. Over Russell. Pass to Vincent. Misses the shot. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Hey Alexis, we got some news for the fans out there.
Team 2KTV won in the wreck.
Even better. 2KTV Tuesdays are back, so this is your chance to earn double XP by wearing 2KTV gear.
Yes, all right, that means mark your calendar and text friends.
This Tuesday, June 6th, you have plenty of time to participate in the event as it runs from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time in the city.
That means
Well, Brent, it's always interesting to see two cross-conference rivals compete. These squads would love nothing more than to get the win here.
Yeah, I expect these guys to show up. I think there's a little pride on the line in this one, BA, and they're going to have to work hard to get this win, whichever team comes out on top.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Sadiq Bey out there with Griffin. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Pass to Reeves. James outside. Here's Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Just love it that LeBron can scan the floor and pick the best open option available.
Outside Murray to the left side wing. Griffin against James. Griffin passes to Murray. Outside Young. Clock at 6. Up and over Russell. Young can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Bey pulls it down. Now the Hawks with it. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here's Reeves, averaging around 5 points a game. Outside Russell to the inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Russell to pass to James. Outside Russell. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Hawks ball.
And it's Atlanta's ball. Young, the pass to Griffin. Bay outside. Pass to Young. Launches a three. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Here's Reeves. Softly drops in the floater.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first. And the Lakers. The Lakers in the lead. They've got D'Angelo Russell. LeBron James out there with Davis. And it's Alexander in at the 4. That's the Laker 5. And that one drops for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Well, the Hawks shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
Thanks, guys. Well, it's prime time, and their last time out against the Heat had a huge game. He had 12 points, and the defense never found a way to force him out of his rhythm. And you could see his teammates rally around him in that game. Confident performance.
Hey, he made play after play. Really solid effort all night.
And he did it in a variety of ways, which makes him harder for opponents to deal with.
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Oh, what a pass! Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Pass to Young. Outside Murray. On the clock. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Outside Murray. Here's Griffin. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Alexander. And it's in there. Give him 8 points now.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Bay. This one for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Bay's got 5 now.
And Bay drains the triple.
James outside. Oh, and the jam by James.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And that one misses. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Griffin.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Bay. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Now Russell. Here's Alexander. And Bay pulls it down. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Count that one. Okongwu's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Timeout called. The Lakers. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit.
For the score, the Lakers 33, the Hawks 33.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Lakers with the ball. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Griffin is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Murray. Back to Young. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Russell. Pass to James. To the paint. Here's Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by James. He's got 12.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Okongwu. Checked by Davis. Outside Murray. Shoots from 12. Rebound, the Lakers. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Well, he's big enough, and I think he's strong enough to take that kind of contact and make it an and one. Russell with a nice play.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, D'Angelo Russell.
Free throw is good from Russell. The Hawks trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
They need this. Good on the bucket. Murray's got 6.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Outside Russell. And finished off by Davis.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Over a minute and a half now into this 3rd quarter action. Pass to Murray. To the inside. Bay. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Griffin outside. Launches it. And the Hawks with another 3.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Lakers have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the 3rd quarter. Tries a 10-footer. Here's Davis. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Bay. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Bay knows the scouting report is these guys are going to come out to take your shot away, so use that to your advantage, get inside, and draw a foul.
Sadiq Bay, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Walker comes in for Reeves. And the Hawks making a change here as well. John Collins checked in for Okongwu. And Atlanta has possession. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. We've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Alexander gets the bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Bay left side. Now here's Murray, tightly guarded. Here's Davis. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. And when you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And he's going for the lob. And Griffin slams it in.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Reeves. Here's Alexander. Left side Davis. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Back to Young. And Davis with the block.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using a crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And the Lakers with possession here. And it's Murray finishing it off. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Outside Russell. Pass to Alexander. Here's Davis. And a nice finish on the layup. Davis has got 14 points now in the second half.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Atlanta's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Okongwu. Check by Davis. The kick out to Griffin. Six to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. There's Young with the 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Alexander. Alexander gets the bucket, and it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And Davis, you see him right there developing more in his passing ability. Good decision.
Bay outside. And it's blocked by Davis. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 5. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Saddiq Bey.
The defense has just looked utterly lost trying to slow him down. He's consistently just getting high percentage shots because of how hard he's working. He's doing pretty...
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young. Shooting 1.
Free throws good. Young.
And you feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career.
That's his first personal foul. The 4th team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
D'Angelo Russell taking 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're behind by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late.
And so it's the Lakers with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew.
We are back for a special edition of Team 2K TV versus the world because we have a guest with us today. Aaliyah, welcome back to 2K TV. We are hitting the course with LD2K and Rodney. That is our Team 2K TV for today. And Chris, I want to let you know, when we talked to Aaliyah before, she said
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis is out there with Alexander. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Now here is Davis, following the missed shot by Sabonis. Here's Alexander. Murray with the defensive effort. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And the pass to Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
James, the pass to Alexander. To the inside. Russell kicks to Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Alexander gets the bucket.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Count that one. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Inside. James, the pass to Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Alexander gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Hurd after the made shot from Alexander. Here's Sabonis. Great D that time from Davis.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
LeBron James.
The Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Davis, the pass to Fox. Now here's Herter. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Clock at 4. The offensive rebound. The Kings come into this one following a loss to Atlanta. Russell finds Davis. Back to Russell. James outside. Right side Russell. Pass to Alexander. Trying to get open is Davis. Alexander gets the bucket. Alexander's got 8.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 of 5 already. Sheesh.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Herter passes to Murray. Bounce pass Davis. Got a piece of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. That's ended across the court to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Mike Brown. David.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see.
Substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Medu. Murray comes in for Lyons. Davis is checked in for Kevin Herter. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Mitchell.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Fox is out there with Malik Monk. And it's Davis at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Man, that one drops.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Back to Davis. Here's Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
That's on Keegan Murray. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Within the last couple of seasons, Rashawn Holmes has mastered the push shot.
It looks a little bit unorthodox, I'll give you that, but you can't argue with results. Within 16 feet, Holmes is automatic with that push shot, especially out of the pick and roll.
Deep two from Murray. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Beasley's checked in.
Beasley.
Fox against Russell. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And this is why you like size in the backcourt. Russell taking a hit, yet still able to finish.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Holmes can't get it to go in. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Hawks. Russell against Fox. Alexander. That shot missing. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
The three from LeBron, and the three ball is good. LeBron's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Fox against Russell. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
A load to deal with inside. The strength of Murray makes him a tough cover.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Like many scouts felt, Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends. And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Trey Lyles checked in for Sacramento.
Fans, let's give a big round.
Lakers leading by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, primetime in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He had 16 points, and he did a great job of letting the game come to him, connecting on a number of his shots. It was just his night. The effort he put forth is what allowed him to have such a big game. Kevin, we'll see if he can do that again tonight.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Fox against Russell. 34 seconds left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Alexander, no luck. Herter with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Another miss by Fox. Here's Alexander. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They dictated the pace, pushing the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. One guy has been getting it done is prime time.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Davis. Alexander is out there with LeBron James. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line before. You could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Lakers leading by 10. Down low. Alexander passes to Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Davis has got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vanderbilt's checked in for Alexander. Substitutes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Lyle comes in for Murray. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kevin Huerter. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Davis kicks to Monk. Outside for Davis. Here's Monk. He's got 7. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
Here's Fox, and Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Fox. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Shots good by Walker.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Fox. Softly drops in the floater. Fox has got 8 here in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Alexander. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Already one of the league's more creative assist men. Russell making people around him better.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Free throw off from Alexander. Now Monk shoots over Walker, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Davis at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Pass to Herter. Floats it up for Murray. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Reeves. No one near him. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Assisted by
LeBron's got
James.
3 assists in the game. Fox kicks to Davis. Outside, Fox. Murray outside. Clock at 6. Over Alexander. Murray, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's slammed in by Davis. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that...
Substituting
Checked in
on
for the
court.
Kings. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter. Beasley, the pass to Alexander. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. Over Murray. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Len, good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And they pick up 2.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Mitchell. And there's the pass to Lyles. Off target from outside. And here's Schroeder. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Good D. Good D, Rod. We're out.
You want space in Lee, or you want to pick?
I'll do space.
All right.
Get out of her way, Rodney.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, it worked out. Look at that.
Good big man. Good big man.
Oh, good steal.
Let's see if the guy got defense. Nope. Got you, Rod. Feed the big man. I like it. There's an assist for you, Alexis.
Never seen it.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got LeBron James. Davis out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Alexander in at the 4 slot. Alexander gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Caldwell Pope, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Here's Jokic. Davis with the defensive effort. On offense, here are the Lakers. Russell from outside gets the 3 ball to go.
You look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
Outside Porter. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Left side, Russell. Down low. Here's Alexander. Denver grabs the miss.
That's not a great matchup, guys. He forced it against outstanding defense.
Jackson outside. Beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's shot is off for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Alexander. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. Jackson outside. Will it go? And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Alexander. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
I just love the ball movement.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Now a timeout called by Denver. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Bryant's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Back to Caldwell Pope. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
The Lakers in the lead.
Aaron Gordon with one of the best scoring years of his career last year based on percentages. He's still a very productive forward in this league.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Man, the leadership Aaron Gordon brings is tremendous, Clark.
Yeah, it sure is, B. I mean, he's been around for a little bit, so he's got some seasoning. He's competed in the slam dunk contest. A lot of hype surrounded him as a younger player, and right now he's a veteran that's poised and mature and does a really good job of mentoring his younger teammates.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by the Lakers.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
1:02 left in the first quarter here. Here's Alexander. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Smith passes to Green. 50 seconds left in the first. Here's Bryant in his last outing with 12 points. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Vanderbilt. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Walker's shot is off. Denver has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Smith finds Green. 16 seconds left in the first quarter here. They get it again. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And that does it for the first quarter. The Lakers on top. They're up 7. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
He's going with a whole new group out there. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Alexander. Up and over Gordon. Here's Davis. Second chance effort.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
Thanks, guys. Well, prime time in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He had 12 points and did a nice job of spreading the ball around. There was a lot to like about his approach. He was aggressive, yet he didn't force things. Really solid game.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend at the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Bryant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. He hits the second from the line. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Alexander. Denver grabs the miss. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Hits both from the stripe. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half. James outside. Out to the right wing. Inside. Here's Alexander. He gets it in there. He's got 14.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Jackson, the pass to Porter. Back to Jackson. Outside Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bryant. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Jackson. The Nuggets with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Outside Porter. Jackson, the pass to Bryant.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
At the line for your Nuggets, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And so he makes both from the line. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the paint. Here's Alexander. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Alexander. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. That one misses. And here's Porter outside.
It's good! It counts at the buzzer! It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. They've got D'Angelo Russell, Davis out there with LeBron James, and it's Alexander in at the power forward position.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Outside Porter. And he lobs it up top. 4 on the clock. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And for the Lakers, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Outside Russell. Back to James. Down low. Here's Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists tonight.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Pass to Jokic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
The free throw drops for Jokic. Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
You can see why he's not really known for his touch around the basket with that one.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot no good. Some solid defense from James.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Good on the shot. 22 points for him. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Porter, the pass to Jackson. That three's off the mark. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. James inside, working on Jokic, and James gets it to go. James has got 6.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now Porter, he's got 5. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Here's Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
For Denver, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching.
And the Lakers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Well, last season, Clark, there were a flurry of moves at the trade deadline. Big in-season moves are common now.
Yeah, you know, BA, GMs are not afraid to make bold trades mid-year, and so much of their jobs ride on how successful their teams are and what kind of players they can acquire. So they're willing to roll the dice in an effort to hit a home run.
Porter's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles ball.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
The Lakers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the
Substitution on the
say
board.
things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions. But the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by...
Great game tonight. You really had to working on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. You know, my teammates were looking for me on the offensive end, and I just tried to take advantage, look for my shot, and stay hungry on the end of the court.
Do you see yourself as the go-to player on this team?
Come on, man. You know I do, man. But not because I have a big ego, but because, you know, someone needs to step up and take those big shots.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I've never been afraid to take responsibility.
Great. Thanks, man.
W for you.
Hands up. Hands up.
Yep.
Nice. Good defense.
Hey, you're down. Oh.
Oh, look what I found. Oh, yeah, that's cooking. That's up. That's green. I already know. I'm not even going to go in for the rebounder, Lee. I already know.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh. Nice. Good take.
Love it. All right, 14-5. Just going to force that because Ronnie's on the board. There we go. That's perfect.
Good stuff.
Not today.
Oh, we're going in. We're going in. Rodney's got the cleanup. That's fine.
Ooh, nice. Rodney, you're like Loon under the basket. Like,
yeah.
That's all you, Leah.
underrated.
Get out of the way. That's all Leah. Game
nice.
time.
Great shot.
Game time, Aaliyah.
Great shot.
I see you, Aaliyah.
Let's go.
21-5.
Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Now, look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Doncic, Wood out there with Hardaway. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Irving in at the 2. Here's Alexander. Russell finds Davis. Lakers passing it around, and the shot goes down.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. Passes to Hardaway. Here's Wood. Poked away, and it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Six to shoot. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Over Russell. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Dallas where they beat the Mavericks.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
The free throw off from Alexander. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they'd like, so this time around, they're going to try to close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. See how that goes, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Well, you're not going to stop that. Once Davis gets the ball that deep, game over.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Dallas again missing.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
LeBron passes to Alexander. Here's Davis. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Wood at the elbow. And finished off by Wood.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Alexander. Wood can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 6. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Irving. Shoots the 3. Head shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now. James right side. Lays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And finished off by Wood.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Alexander. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Good work there as it goes. Davis has got 6.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Irving kicks to Hardaway. There's the pass to Doncic. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Irving. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
The feed to Davis. Buries it down low. 8 points for him.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed. With their offensive execution.
Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
James, the pass to Alexander. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage.
Your Lakers team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
You've got Hachimura. Davis is out there with Alexander. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Walker in at the 2 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Nuggets was tremendous. He had 30 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him, and what became a great exhibition on his part. A terrific all-around game for him. He really put an effort to fill it up out there and make a difference for his team. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
The Lakers making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater.
There is this fundamental confidence for what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after it, keep attacking, and see what happens.
And the shot goes in. 16 points for prime time.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Throws it up high, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
24.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from primetime.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Hardaway is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Irving, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 of 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
To the middle. And there's Wood. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Russell. Here's Reeves from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Wood. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Alexander, no luck.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. The dish to Irving. From 12 feet out. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. To the paint, here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Reeves the pass to Alexander. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position. Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And the Mavericks call time here.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address at this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
It's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've got Alexander. Malik Beasley out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Davis at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, LeBron James shouldering the load offensively. He has done this from the time he entered the league.
fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Russell against Doncic. 5 on the clock. Here's Hardy. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Passes it to Hardy. And here is Hardaway. Offline with his 3. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Nice shot by James. James has got 20 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. McGee with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Anthony Davis.
That one on Davis. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Let's hope we can repeat that kind of play and get some W's on 2KTV Tuesday.
You know our Team 2KTV squad. We're always getting wins, Alexis. Come on now.
That's right. Remember, it's this Tuesday, June 6th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time. We will see you out there.
And make sure to check back in next week because we have a huge episode. Not only
And in this game, we've got talented centers, Smitty. It should be fun to watch these guys.
It is. I love the bigs versus bigs. It's a game within a game between the big fellas. They know everyone's watching their matchup. They want to get the best of each other.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
And he knocks down the first one. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
That one drops for him.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Pass to Maxey. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Here's Reeves. He's averaging almost 5 points a game.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
Pass to Harris. Over to the left wing. Here's Maxey. Excellent D there from Davis.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Harden. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game. And that one no good to start off tonight.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
I just love the ball movement.
The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Maxey. Pass to Harris. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Now, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Here's Alexander, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. That one goes. Count it.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Over the years, no team in the NBA has had more star power than the Lakers. They always have at least one future Hall of Famer on the roster.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Harris passes to Embiid. No good there. And Los Angeles the other way now. You know, when we talk about the Lakers, you expect them to have a superstar.
B.A., starting with Wilt in the 60s, then Kareem during the 70s, Magic dominating the 80s, and more recently Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and AD, the biggest names flock to L.A.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Maxey. Harris on the wing. Check by James. Three-pointer, Harden. The Sixers again can't hit.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And Davis slams it home.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Now here's Russell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Tucker. Right wing. Right side Maxey. And here's Embiid. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A skilled jump shooter. You know Embiid is feeling it when he's taking these quick shots.
Left side Davis. To the middle. Here's Alexander. And he gets it to go. He has 6.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Outside Maxey. Harris on the wing. And then Embiid with the dunk.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Alexander. Excellent D there from Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Maxey attacking. And a two-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
And the shot goes in.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Lakers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Heading to the court, the Laker girl.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Maxey finds Harden. Back to Maxey. Beasley against Milton. To halt the run. That one's good for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Alexander. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Fast break, Philadelphia. Milton with it. Beasley covers. Outside Milton. To the inside. And stolen by Bamba. Now the Lakers moving it up. Shot's good by James. James has got 5 now.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Harden. No good that time. Good work defensively by Russell.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Thanks, guys. Both primetime and their last time out against the Mavericks was tremendous. He had 18 points, and his offensive IQ led to intelligent shots. He was extremely efficient. All around, he had a great game. He was a difference maker. Hopefully, we'll see that same energy from him tonight.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Outside Maxey. Back to Harden. Pass to Maxey. Looking to end the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Both free throws good from Maxey. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Reeves. Here's Alexander. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so here is Philadelphia. They defeated Utah in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he banks in the layup. Bamba's got 7 points in the game.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
An emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. Looking good. They're just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
We've got LeBron James. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And it's Maxey missing. Maxey's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Throws it up high, and it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
Fades back. Misses off the right iron.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's James. Sinks that one from the post. 9 points in the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Harden against Russell. Lets it go from 14. Harden with a bucket. Harden's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harrell's checked in for Embiid. McDaniels comes in for Tucker. And it's Melton in for Maxey. Harden, soft touch off the glass.
Inside Harden is such a tough cover. You know he's clever enough to turn any good defense into a foul.
James outside. Pass to Alexander. Now Russell, defended by Harden. Here's Alexander. McDaniels with the rebound. Inside. Deflects the pass. James with a steal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in." Guys?
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Russell. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Melton. Here's McDaniels. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. McDaniels got his second basket. Here's Reeves. It's stolen. Harris with it. Picked up by James. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Harden. Good work defensively by Russell.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Harden, the pass to McDaniels. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems... Group getting ready for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Alexander comes in for Vanderbilt. Walker, he's checked in for Hachimura. And Beasley has subbed in for Russell. Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for McDaniels. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Harden in at the one. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Great job drawing the foul, and almost converted the shot as well.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers, so it can't get either to fall. Here's House, defended by Thompson. Here's Dedmon. It's good.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low, it's tipped. Here's Niang. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Niang. Here's House. Walker covering. Here's House. From deep three-point range. Missed it. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.